Can you hear that electric buzz at Halas Hall, Bears fans? It feels like the calm before a storm of breakout performances. Greetings, Bears News, Fan Report, Diehards. If you're as eager as I am to witness the next sensational chapter in Chicago's offense, hit that like button and subscribe right now so you never miss an ounce of our insider chatter. Now, picture this. A rookie so explosive in college that scouts dubbed him a game-breaking nightmare for opposing secondaries, yet suddenly he vanishes from the practice fields, sidelined and shrouded in uncertainty. What happens when a prospect with all SEC pedigree is robbed of the most critical reps of his young career? How do you rebuild momentum when your first taste of NFL action comes months later than planned? Could this setback forge a diamond in the rough, or will it leave cracks in a rookie's foundation that never fully heal? This is the question swirling around Bears Kingdom as whispers emerge about a young wideout who lit up Missouri's highlight reels, someone whose name you'll recognize in just a moment. It all began in early May, during the final days of rookie minicamp. The playbooks were fresh, the camaraderie nascent, and Lamar Jackson-style deep balls cut through the air with the promise of chemistry to come. Then the reports trickled in. A soft tissue injury, the kind that sidelines the most resilient. Athletes cutting short his spring workouts and barring him from OTAs, voluntary practices, and even mandatory minicamp showdowns. Head coach Ben Johnson didn't mince words. He misses a lot. Valuable time with coaches, reps with teammates, and the chance to build the trust we preach. Trust, one of the most fragile currencies in any locker room, evaporated in an instant as this budding star watched every rep from the training room. Is it possible he'll emerge with the same fearlessness he displayed at Missouri? Can the rhythm of timing routes and reading defenses be reclaimed when you've already forfeited the foundation of your rookie season? Here's what we know. The Chicago Bears grabbed this second-round gem, number 39 overall, with the belief that he could stretch defenses, win contested catches, and become a favorite target for Caleb Williams from day one. In college, he racked up back-to-back first-team All-SEC honors, torching opponents for over 1,200 yards and double-digit touchdowns. His 6-foot, 205-pound frame, combined with blazing speed and sticky hands, made him a highlight machine and draft night sensation. Yet now, an unsigned rookie status and a winter of waiting lie between him and his debut. According to multiple sources, he's on track to return for training camp this summer, but the road back isn't just about health, it's about proving he belongs. Could that chip on his shoulder be just the spark he needs to dominate once pads go on? Teammates and coaches will be scrutinized. Will Caleb Williams trust him to explode downfield when the pocket collapses? Will the veteran receivers share pointers so he can catch up on route precision and timing? Some insiders speculate the Bears might ease him into the lineup, using packages that leverage his vertical threat while shielding him from complex reads until he's battle-tested. Could this soft launch strategy actually give him an edge, allowing him to learn the playbook with his cleats on and confidence building each snap? Or might the lost spring widen the gap between him and rivals like Rome Odunze or Colston Loveland, carving out more reps that could have been his? And here's the twist. Adversity often breeds greatness. Think of the legends who overcame early injuries to become immortalized names in NFL lore. Could this challenge temper his mental toughness, forcing him to film every play, study every nuance, and attack training camp like a warrior seeking redemption? Some Bears faithful are already betting that the hunger ignited by this forced downtime will translate to a rookie season for the ages. Others caution that too much time out might leave him playing catch-up all year, an uphill battle that could consign him to the bench and delay the breakout we all crave. So, who is this electrifying talent at the center of our suspense? Meet Luther Burden III, the Missouri dynamo whose late spring soft tissue injury robbed him of crucial reps but may very well fuel his fiercest fire yet. As training camp looms, the question echoes. Will Burden seize this setback as a crucible for greatness, Or will the missed spring work against him in the rough and tumble trenches of the NFL? The saga is just beginning, and Bears News Fan Report will be right here to witness every explosive moment of his comeback journey. Stay tuned, because soon we'll break down the scenarios, predict the snap counts, and ask whether Luther Burden III's rookie renaissance could mark the dawn of a new era for Chicago's aerial attack. If you believe that the comeback story of Luther Burden III is just getting started, hit that like button and subscribe to Bears News Fan Report right now, because you won't want to miss how this saga unfolds on the gridiron. Imagine the roar of Soldier Field when Burden finally steps onto the turf, his cleats carving lines of determination in the grass, ready to show the NFL what he's capable of after months of rehab and film study. If he can shake off the rust from that spring soft tissue setback and reclaim the burst that made him a two-time All-SEC star, won 200 yards, 24 touchdowns, all against top-flight competition, then Chicago's aerial attack could transform overnight, from promising to unstoppable. Picture Caleb Williams dropping back, eyes scanning the defense and then firing a laser downfield to Burden as he streaks past a cornerback who simply can't match his speed or length. Suddenly, every secondary must account for him, opening up space for Rome Odunze and Colston Loveland, creating mismatches the Bears haven't exploited in years. Yet the real litmus test comes in the trenches. Can Burden sync with the timing of Williams' release? Can they develop the telepathy that separates rookies who merely survive from those who thrive? If he flashes his sticky hands on contested jump balls, think back to that one-handed grab against Alabama that sent scouts into a frenzy, then defenses will be forced to play off him, and Chicago's offense will bloom like spring after a brutal winter. Fans will recall the memories of Brian Urlacher-led defenses and Walter Payton's slants, but this time it's an offensive renaissance powered by a rookie who refused to let injury define him. Some optimists are already drawing parallels to Odell Beckham Jr.'s rookie year, an injury hiccup in camp followed by explosive performances that shattered expectations. Could Burden follow that playbook, emerging as a Pro Bowl contender before the midpoint of the season? Or will he tread a more measured path, impacting special teams early on, fielding punts with the kind of fearless dash that lights a spark, under a dormant crowd, before the offense rolls him out in three-wide packages on 3rd and long? Either way, the suspense will build with every snap he takes. The contrast with last year's offense is stark. The Bears ranked 28th in passing yards, struggled to sustain drives, and saw promising quarterbacks run for their lives behind a line that couldn't hold up. Now, with Burden back in the mix and a bolstered offensive line anchoring the pocket, Chicago could leap into the top half of the league in aerial production. Imagine the impact on the stadium atmosphere, a sea of navy and orange rising to its feet each time Burden breaks free, the crowd's crescendo matching his acceleration toward the end zone. That's the kind of energy that can carry a team deep into January. And yet, there's risk. What if he needs a few games to regain game speed? What if defenders have adapted, using press coverage and reroutes to slow him down? The coaching staff may have to dial up motion, stack formations, and scheme screens to get him comfortable before unleashing him against man-to-man coverage. But maybe that's exactly what fuels the narrative. A rookie who learns his craft under fire and then unleashes a second-half surge that fans will talk about for decades. Could this be the spark that turns the Bears from a rebuilding team into a legitimate dark horse contender? As you mull over these possibilities, remember the power of momentum. One blow-by of a defensive back, one toe tap in the end zone after, a clutch third down conversion, and the entire season's trajectory can change. For Bears News Fan Report faithful, this isn't just speculation. It's the hope of what might be, the thrill of watching history in the making. So keep your jerseys ready, your rally towels primed, and your voices warmed up, because when Luther Burden III finally bursts onto the scene, we could be witnessing the birth of something truly special in Chicago. Go Bears!